Check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy, for your boy, for your boy, for your boy. Also for your boy, fix it for your boy. Drop it for your wah 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 lift it up, Benny, bust it open, lift it up, yeah. Come on, lift it up, Benny, bust it open for your B-O-Y. Benny, for your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bust or not.
Come on, blaze up. You know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Well, here we go. Get on up in here. Go ahead on now. Get in here. What's going on with my iPad, girl? It's already almost about dead, girl. You know, if I showed y'all my iPad, girl, y'all would be like, boo, why you don't have another iPad? It don't even make sense. Saint, what you doing? Come here. Yeah, girl. Get in here. We got a lot to discuss. Bloggers are under attack. I was just over there watching Megan Thee Stallion's her documentary on Prime. Was just over there right before I came live. And girl, it's nothing but lies, revisionist history, and blogs. We gonna get into it. So other than that, she's been proven to be a liar as it pertains to her sleeping with Tori. Now, in the documentary, that's the only thing I feel like she was really honest about. If y'all haven't seen it, it's on Prime Video. Go watch this documentary. Listen, if you have not seen this video, this documentary, I'm only 47 minutes in and I'm doing this. You know what it reminds me of? That Chris Brown documentary they just put out. Girl, a whole bunch of mess. Girl, anyway, yay. She comes clean in the documentary and says that she actually did sleep with Tori once or twice. And the people are on here saying, well, why does it matter? Why does it matter? It will give you motive as to who allegedly powed her. Don't do that. Well, but voodoo. That's her business. She doesn't have to explain, and she doesn't in a normal situation. But when we're trying to solve a crime, you feel me? Yes, it's free on on Prime Video, girl. That documentary. I don't know. We'll get to it. But anyway, she's found out to be a liar. We're gonna get into the lawsuit between her and Milagro Gramz, Mob Squad. Is that their name? Mob Squad, Millie. We're gonna get into that, and yeah, girl. This is a mess. And then we're going to start off with Chrisean. And let me say this. These last two videos I put out last night got a lot of the rockheads in a chokehold. And I'm happy for it. I am happy about it. Y'all know y'all hate me. I hate y'all. So that works out. But ultimately, girl, y'all really isn't in a chokehold because this boy want to get paternity to see if that's his child. I know what got y'all in a chokehold. Hold on. I already know what got y'all. I know what got y'all choked up. I'm about to go get it. Listen, see, when you know, you know. I'm about to show y'all what got y'all choked up. Let me show you. Hold on. Let me show y'all what got y'all choked up. Oh. Hold on. To the Rockheads. We getting y'all over first. That right there got y'all choked up. And it ain't just that, right? See, because the normal person will say, but voodoo, what's the point? That lady You hear me? Junior has that lady's whole head and her whole face. Okay? And the Rockheads have been windmilling, girl. Somebody said in my comments that I just hate Chrisean. How is with us trying to figure out the paternity of this child, me hating? What does that have to do with hating Chrisean? That I will never understand, and I ain't even trying to understand, to be completely honest. But girl, they were saying all type of stuff. You just hate Chrisean. You just want to have a reason to go against Chrisean. Y'all are sick. That was the thumbnail is what got him. I'm telling you, the thumbnail got, girl. They say I'm sick, deranged. I'm a hater. All because of that thumbnail, that side by side. Let me see. Did I send it? Hold on. I'm about to pull up the side by side. We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll it out. You feel what I'm saying? See, because what we not gonna do, because I need y'all to see it in real time as I did too. And this is what got them, the Rockhead sick, girl. One of them, I asked her, was she well? And I was really serious. I was like seriously, like, are you on your meds? Like, something is seriously, truly wrong with you. Hold on. Let me show y'all the side by side that got them in a chokehold, that got their head hurting. Girl, when I tell you their head was busting at the seams, girl, you should have been there. You should have been there. Here you go. Hold on, let me take the what you call it. Well, I could have left it on. Leave it. Just leave it on. I want to show y'all this that got them girls in a chokehold. Girl, they was choking. Do you hear me? Choking ain't even a word. They were gagging. The girls were gagging. Like when they seen this girl. And I said, all I did was put a thumbnail on. What's going on? Why is they really this mad at me? This didn't make sense to me. There you go. Here you go. This the one right here. This the one. Hold on a minute. It's too zoomed in. There you go. This the one that had them gagging and literally choking off their own spit. That one. That's the one. That is the one. Girl, it was... Girl, when they seen that, I heard it all in the comments. Now, in a normal situation, I would have entertained the majority of y'all. But at some point, I was able to sit back and just enjoy the gags. You know what I mean? See, and this is the thing. We were talking about the Negro DNA test. And if I was in the family and I seen Junior and I seen this lady right here, I would say, wait a minute. If he ain't his, we need to go check and make sure. You know what I mean? Because it was really like giving. And the girls were gagged. They were gagged. They were unwell. And I want to say this because I want to talk about both of the videos. In this video, it really gagged y'all up that girl, hold on, let me send this other stuff to me. It really gagged y'all up. I'm gonna send that one too. Y'all get the likes up on the video because we about to get into it. Get the likes up on the video. That's what we need to do. Get the likes up on the video. Okay? Well, and I'm really about to do this one. This is the one gonna hit him. Now, I just want you guys to know Ronnie has came out and said that he no longer want to do a GoFundMe. Y'all done shamed the boy into the GoFundMe. Let me address the GoFundMe thing. Because see, I forgot the internet is full of rich people. I truly forgot that the internet consists of rich, famous, very wealthy people. So I seen a bunch of broke sluts in the comments saying he can't even afford $7,000 to get his DNA test. Oh, he want to be a father? How he gonna want to be a father and he can't even afford $7,000 in cash? Saint, stop. Get your ass up. Come here. You come over here. Sit right here. Sit right here. Come here. You stay right there. You stay. Where was I? Sorry, Saint was distracting me. But I seen a whole bunch of rich sluts in the comments talking about he can't afford $7,000 to get his baby, but yet he wants to be a father. He doesn't need, this is all for clout. Let me ask y'all something. Since we all rich, I'm trying to see something. Put a 1 in the chat if you got $7,000 in your savings account right now. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't. Put a 1 in the chat if you got $7,000 right now, cash just hanging out in your savings account. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't. Now, here come all the rich people. And again, you don't have to say how much you have, but I'm talking about $7,000 free dollars right now. You don't owe it to nobody. You don't have to give nothing to nobody. I'm talking about free money just hanging out in your account. I'm looking at who's saying 1, and I'm counting the ones too. Because if all these people got money, then why are we complaining about the economy? If everybody has $7,000, why would we even be complaining about the economy and things of that nature? But again, everybody online rich. I forgot. Everybody online got money. Headache. Nevertheless, I'm not saying that some of these people don't have the 7,000, but this is a fact. The average American do not have 7,000 free dollars right now. They just don't. They just don't. And you shouldn't feel bad if you don't, because in this economy, with the prices of everything blown up through the roof, most people don't have 7,000 free dollars. They just don't. They just don't. So the fact that I saw girls who look broke in their profile pictures saying, but he doesn't have $7,000, neither do you. Neither do you. Neither do you. So because you don't have $7,000, that means you shouldn't have custody of your child? Come on, make it make sense. So if Ronnie don't have $7,000 and neither do you, then who should have the child? I hate black people sometimes. I love us, but we are the worst to ourselves. The average American do not have 7,000 free dollars. Now, why does he need $7,000? According to him, he said he needed the $7,000 because he has to go get an attorney. Now, granted, there is a freer way to do it, but they want to do subpoenas. They want to do all types of stuff to get this girl, to make her have to come down to the courthouse and and get that baby's, get that paternity test. So do I think it costs $7,000? I don't know. Am I going to donate? No. You know what I mean? But ultimately, I'm pretty sure if you're a rockhead, you don't have $7,000 because you can't be intelligent and follow rockhead. So there goes that. Unless you're selling cooch, I don't believe you're a rockhead and you got 7,000 free dollars in your savings account right now that you could just pull right now in the case of emergency and be like, boom, there you go. Number one. Number two, in the economy that we're in, it's hard for this money. And to say that because he didn't have $7,000 in his savings account or $7,000 that he can just go pull at will and go pay for this stuff, and for people to get on here and say that he shouldn't be wanting to go get custody or this, that, and the third, y'all some dirty dog leg hoes. But I noticed though, I figured this out about the internet. It's a big place of projection. People like to come online and play and make believe. You know what I mean? People like to come online and make believe, and they like to act like life ain't life and on them, but cast judgment on everybody else. I don't understand y'all. Y'all just find, I feel like y'all just wanted a reason to discredit the boy. You know what I mean? I just think y'all just wanted a reason to discredit the boy. But no matter what you say, look at Junior and look at the mama. And I'll sing a song while y'all compare Junior to the mama. Junior, Junior. He la be do be da Illuminati. Can't you tell? He needs love. Junior needs love from someone special. Junior needs love. Junior needs love. Yeah. And I hope the people who saw Junior next to this woman and saw they look like the same person, I hope you continue to gag. Yes. I hope you continue to gag because y'all is mad because Junior look just like that lady. And that's what it is. That's what this is all about. Y'all is mad that baby look just like them people. Y'all around here windmilling with your head cut off, talking about, oh, but then you just hate Chrisean. Well, I didn't sleep with her and make Junior. He ain't my baby. Why would I have to hate Chrisean? Because Junior look like that grandma. Because Junior look like his grandma. Come on now. Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop. Y'all have to stop with all of that. Now, y'all mad because we might have found Junior real grandma because we know who ain't the real grandma. Carlissa. Scandafo, whatever her last name is. Girl, y'all gets on my nerves. Shout out to Junior and his new grandma. What's up? Shout out to Junior and his new grandma. What's up? Now, y'all can't get mad at me. Get mad at Chrisean. She shouldn't have been spreading them low and wide with Ronnie. If she wasn't spreading them low and wide with Ronnie, we wouldn't be here. So don't get mad at me. Get mad at that snaggletooth leader of yours. That's who you get mad at. Okay? Oh, yeah, allegedly. No, Ronnie said that they was together. So I'm just only repeating what Ronnie said. Ronnie said he was hitting it. What's up? Now, y'all done bullied the poor boy. Now the boy say he don't even want the GoFundMe no more. He said he done got rid of it because y'all done bullied the boy. Y'all is sad. Y'all is sad, girl. Why would y'all do that? Nah, we might not ever find out if he really the daddy. Y'all wrong for that. The boy said he don't even want to get the blood test no more. He tired. Let me go get the. Did I send it to? I thought I sent it. The boy has since come out. I can go to his Instagram. He has since come out and said, you know what? Never mind. He don't even want to get the blood test no more because y'all was over there saying that the boy had clout chasing. But he did say that it don't matter though. He's still gonna do it on his own. Big stepper, what's up? You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of y'all really be mad. Let me pause right here. A lot of y'all really be mad that boy still gonna do his big one as he should. And y'all just mad. Okay. And I hope y'all continue to gag. This is what he had to say. Okay. He says, deleted the GoFundMe. It's a bad look. I'ma just do this shit off my muscle. Shout out. Big stepper. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all done bullied the boy to get the GoFundMe. But when you want to GoFundMe to bury Labarius, because Labarius been outside wrecking havoc in the hood, all over the school systems, all over everywhere. Everybody in the neighborhood scared of little Labarius. And you want to get a GoFundMe with somebody, knock him upside the head. Now you want to GoFundMe. But y'all want to be mad at that boy having a GoFundMe for trying to see if he was the father of little Junior. Y'all some dirty bitches. And most of the Rockheads be the first ones on there hollering about GoFundMes. I hate you bitches. Y'all really want to, and you know what? Next time somebody knock Labarius upside the head, I wish the mother pluck I would see any of you hoes on here hollering about, y'all could just donate to his GoFundMe because this was unexpected. We didn't think that anything was going to happen. Labarius was, I know he was a troubled child, and that's my child. I know he a troubled child. I know. But at the end of the day, my child didn't deserve this. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Okay? So when y'all want to put the GoFundMe out and sell plates to get Labarius out of prison or possibly under the ground, I can't wait. I wish I would catch one of you mother pluckers on here hollering about a GoFundMe to get Labarius out of prison. I wish I would. Girl, you and Labarius, but y'all won't be mad that this boy trying to find out if he's the father. Girl, just blows me. You know what I mean? So he also says, somebody had commented and said, at Ronnie.do didn't delete his GoFundMe for y'all. He did it for himself because he's not chasing clout. He really wants to know if it is his son or not. Let me tell y'all something. I believe it. I believe that, and I'm helping and pushing hashtag Save Junior and hashtag Who's the Father with the V, FAVA. Hashtag Save Junior, hashtag Who's the Father. Okay, I'm pushing that. Okay, and I think that he's doing a good thing. He want to get the baby help because we all know who ain't getting him help. Shout out to Ronnie. And to anybody in the chat with a child named Labarius, when you come out here and you're sitting up there dragging that boy because he want to do a GoFundMe, y'all want to drag the boy? Fine. But see, I'm going to tell you something right now. When Labarius need a GoFundMe for his lawyer, bitch, I wish I would log in and see one of you rich hoes on here dragging this boy. I wish I would. I wish I would. I wish I would. What's going on, Tennille? Shout out Facebook, Twitch, and Rumble. Pulling up from Facebook, Twitch, and Rumble. Shout out. Jeremiah, my love. Hi, Jeremiah. I miss you so much. Oh, I love you. Miss you much. Thank you for the super sticker, Jeremiah. This is my baby right here. This is my baby. You know what I'm saying? Let me make y'all mad again. Hold on. I want to make the Rockies mad again. Hold on. Stand by. I just want to put it up before we move on to the other side, the other video, because this one really had y'all really choked out. For real, y'all was really choked out. And I didn't quite understand it, nor did I care to understand it. Here you go right here. Hold on. It's too big. Let's make it bigger so we can see. Let's zoom in closer. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. The girls are gagging. The girls are gagging, and I'm here for the gag. I am here to promote the gag, and I am here to enforce the gag. Okay. Now, this is why you're really mad, and I'm here for it. And I hope and pray that boy finally get his DNA test and the baby is his. And I want to see all you hoes choked to death. Yes, honey. Yes. And I hope that he get custody, at least half, if not full, because Rockhead might be going back to prison anyway. And I hope he get custody of this baby and they get him in some type of therapy and they get him all the help he needs. And Junior could grow up to be a healthy young man, a nice young man in society, not like you and Labarius. Say what I said. Because he ain't going to be no Labarius like your son. He going to be better than Labarius. Okay? Now, take that and gag all the way down to the ground. Okay? That's what got y'all mad. That's why y'all mad. That's why y'all mad. Be mad. Be mad. Okay. Anyways, that's for that side of the rockheads. Now, another side of the rockheads needed to be addressed. Now, I put out a video and I spoke about the trauma and how it's generational and the things that happen with we can go get it. We can go get it. Let's go get it. Let's just go get it. I spoke about in the video. We spoke about how this is a generational thing. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. I ain't gonna say it no more because when I'm about to play, if you ain't seen it on the video, I'm about to play it right now. Don't come over here and say, but Voodoo, you didn't warn me. I wasn't ready to hear that. Yes, I did, duck, duck, goose. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. I'm just gonna play this little part. I'm just gonna play this little part to show y'all why I say this is deeper than Chrisean and Tasiki, way deeper than them. This is actually something that needs to be talked about for real, for real. Now, if we move over here, you see Chyna was on here Mad Day one day, and she was really going in, right? And Chyna starts to speak about something that happened with let me set it up. Chrisean and her siblings, at one point, the mama was in prison, the daddy was in prison, and they had to live with the grandparents. That's Chrisean's father's parents, okay? It was alleged that while that they were there, allegedly, I don't know this to be a fact. This is what was said for years, for at least the last year or so, okay? They were saying that the grandparents were the murderers of the family, as so much so that it was alleged that possibly that all of them, the kids, done been messed over by the grandparents. It was also alleged that the grandfather was caught doing something very shocking. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. I didn't say it. Chyna said it. So whoever want to come over here and holler at me, don't debate me. Don't holler at me. Holler at your mom. Chyna said what happened. How would I know this? Where would I get it from? And just because I didn't want to just be walking around here repeating something, I wanted it to come from the horse's mouth, and that's Chyna, okay? Now, Chyna is going to get on here, and Chyna is going to say what was found with the grandfather, okay? Now, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. It involves a human this big and a human that big, okay? It involves a human this big and a human that big. This is deeper than Tasiki, deeper than Chrisean, okay? Now, we're going to get into it. Let's hear it. Remember, these children were under the roofs of the grandparents. They were under the roofs of the grandparents. So this could be why things that were alleged from other people in the family happened. You get it? Let's get into it. Now, listen at your own risk, okay? Girls, and a lot of them were on and they get money, and no matter what you are warning, if you are warning to anybody her part. And
I'm gonna tell us one story. This one part of my book. Somebody walked in the room when the grandfather, the one was newborn baby out.
Let me run it back just a bit.
Was newborn and foster kids. I'm gonna tell us one story. This one part of my book. Somebody walked in the room when the grandfather, the one that father was newborn baby out. Who does this? Who does this? Disgusting. This is how sick these people are we talking about. That's why I said if only y'all knew.
I called myself doing the responsible thing, and instead of pointing fingers at children, because that's what they were, okay? Instead of pointing fingers at children, I called myself doing the responsible thing and go and figure out why were these children doing such things to each other? Well, listening to Chyna, it makes sense. It was also alleged that they were touched by said grandparents, okay? Now, I'm not going to repeat what Chyna said. Rewind it if you need to hear it. Why is this important? I put out another video speaking about how, it's bigger than that. It's generational. And there were people in the comments, more rockheads, just want to say your team Tasiki. That's all this is. Just say your voodoo. You just don't want to tell the truth. Just tell everybody your team Tasiki. You raggedy dog leg bitch. Now, people are trying to say that I'm trying to take up from the fact that Chrisean was a little bitty baby and Tasiki was like 30. Because that's what they want to paint the narrative as. Here is a photo of Chrisean and Tasiki. They don't look that much, but I get it. They further about at least 7 years old, 7 years apart. But look. These were both the children. They were children. Regardless if she was 13, 14, 15, 16, she was a child. Does that make it right that if she did something, because I don't know if she did it. If she did something, does that make it right? No. But instead of us chastising the children, why not go see what happened to the children to make the children do something so crazy like that? You get it? See, that's why we can't get nowhere as a family structure. Because all we want to do is have our faves and pick a side. Nobody want to go straight to the source, which would be the grandfather. Okay? Why? What in a 13, 14-year-old mind would make them think or even want to do something as crazy as do something alleged by Chrisean or even by Tristian to a young child? She's a child. She's still a child. Yeah, Invader, he's still alive, and he never went to jail. Nobody never called the police. Now, don't get me wrong. Should the child be chastised? Absolutely. But the bulk of your attention needs to be on what happened to my child to make my child go do something like that. Chastise them, absolutely. Chastise them or teach them that ain't the way to go. But now we have to, after we do that part, now we have to peel back the banana, peel back the onion. What happened to my child to make my child do something so crazy? They ain't never seen me do it. They ain't never got it from me. What happened to my child? But see, the rockheads don't think like that. The IEPs get in the way. And what happens is they'll come on here and say, but voodoo, you just want to take Tasiki's side. I don't take a side. I'm a fan of no one. I don't care. And I don't like or care about nobody. The facts of the matter are these people, whatever happened in their family, were children. But nobody wants to talk about that. Nobody wants to talk about that. I mean, why? Why would anybody want to talk about that? Because now we have to start looking at the adults and figuring out what in the entire, what was really going on. Now, I want to go lead with this one. Get the likes up on the video. I didn't put this one in the video, but I'm putting it in now. This is Tristian. Hear me out. This is Tasiki. And I want to say this is Chrisean. But these are the two main figures I want you to see. This is Tristian. Are y'all tracking? This is Tristian. This is Tasiki. Okay? Now, why is this important? It looks to me that Tristian and Tasiki were in closer range of age. Now, that does not make it right if Tasiki did anything to Tristian. And I believe Tristian. Tristian has never come up and said anything that make me feel like he lying. I believe Tristian. But I'm putting myself in the shoes of a parent or an adult in this situation. Okay? I'm putting myself in the shoes of an adult. If I were to ever walk up on or hear or heard something like that, okay? Tristian, him right here, comes to me, because these are the kids. Tristian comes to me, and Tristian says, voodoo, Tasiki, blah, blah, blah. Now, of course, first of all, I want to make sure Tristian is safe. I want to make sure Tristian is okay. I'm going to talk to Tristian, and I'm going to see whatever kind of help I can get Tristian. But then I'm also going to little Tasiki and ask Tasiki, first of all, what did you do? Secondly, why did you do it, and where did you get that from? That's what an adult would do. You feel what I'm saying? Where did you get that from? Has anybody ever touched you like that? What is going on? See, but that's when you're trying to get to the bottom of things. But see, people are seeing a different thing now. They see Big Tasiki beating up the girls, and they just figure she was just this bully going around bullying people. These were children. Mind you, y'all just focusing on Tasiki like the boy ain't say all of them did it. We talking, what we doing? That's an even bigger issue. Y'all is over here focusing and laser pointing on Tasiki because either you a rockhead or because that's the only one we know out of all of them. But the boy said all of them. He said 5, but at one time he said all of them. I played it. He said really all of them did it. That's what he said. But even if it was 5 of them, as an adult looking at the churn, I'm over here saying, what in the world happened to y'all to make y'all boom, boom, boom? See, I find it funny that depends on who it is how we react. Because when we heard about the DeBarge family, remember we heard about the DeBarge? Everybody focused and honed in on who? Put it in the chat. When we heard about the DeBarge, and remember the older brother was sleeping with the brother and the sisters and all of that. Who did we hone in on when we heard about the DeBarge debacle? Help me out. There you go. Thank you. When we found out about the DeBarge debacle, and we found out that the older brother was messing with the second brother and the third brother, and the daddy was messing with it, nobody went and dragged the brother. Everybody honed in on the father because the father is the one who was doing it to the brothers. Even if you've seen the recent Menendez thing, the Menendez brother, I believe that the daddy was doing something to the brother. Absolutely. And I believe the brother turned around and did something to his brother because that's how abuse works. But for this situation, nobody want to talk about the grandparents. Everybody want to hone in on Tasiki as if Tasiki just one day with no experience, no abuse, just jumped off the porch and decided she wanted to be a predator. Saint, get over here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm about to put him up because you can't be trusted. Hold on, y'all. Come on. You get in here. Now your daddy just came in here, he might take you out. My bad, y'all. Put it in the freezer for me. Yay, what was I saying? How come with the Barge family, we honed in on the father, but now all of a sudden we feel like Tasiki just jumped off the porch? You see what I'm saying? And just did something like this out of nowhere. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm trying to say to y'all. And this is what I was trying to portray. You guys get the likes up on the video, please. Please get the likes up on the video. If anybody heard about the DeBarge, yes, Avery and Austin, listen. Avery, Austin, and me, that DeBarge story is horrible. But I don't think he got nothing on the Malone story. Now, at first, I wasn't going to buy the book. But Chyna girl, get the book out here. Now is the time. Now the book needs to be on the shelves because we here now. Chyna, if you on here, or if anybody on here who be on Chyna's page, that now the book needs to come out because we're here. We're already here. I would buy it and come on here and talk about it. Now is when you need to put the book out. I know she's been having issues with publishers and things of that nature. Now is the time because we're already here. You need that book out ASAP Rocky. And you right, and she can make her money and everything. You know what I mean? Now's the time. Now is the time. Y'all think the Barge people was bad? That Malone thing is different. That Malone family thing is different. That's a different type of, you know what I mean? Ooh, Lord. I don't know. Anybody on here know how to do books? Y'all can get over there and holler at Chyna, girl. Chyna need that book out immediately. Do you hear me? That book needs to come out now. We need the story. She can publish a book for $1,000. It won't be perfect, but she can update it. Oh, there you go. There you go. Girl, thank you, Richard Chyna, for the super chat. Christian Jesus King, aka Junior King. Not Junior King, girl. I cannot with y'all. Thank you for the super chat, Richard Chyna. Lauren Truitt, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Boo and Acorn fam, done got her my first live. I've been watching your channel for a mean minute in the cut. LOL. Just wanted to thank you for the content. Lord, thank you, Lauren. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for coming out of the cut. You ain't have to do that, girl, but you did. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. I really do appreciate every one of y'all. Trey, thank you for being a member for 1 month. He says, Boo, I sent you a video on IG yesterday under the Queen 2. It said Baltimore is the incest capital of the U.S. I already know. Let me see if I can go get the video. I already know. I learned this when I first learned about when Chyna literally first came out and was telling us about the situation with her family. Somebody had commented in my comments and was like, Boo, you don't get it. That was like Baltimore is the capital of that. And I was like, for real? I had no idea prior to that. I had no idea prior to that, baby. But yes, girl, I didn't know. I literally did not know. Let me see if I can find you on here, Queen 2. No, I don't think this you. I gotta find it. But no, I heard about Baltimore being the capital of incest. That's been, you know what I mean? And it sucks, but let me tell y'all something. And this leads back to slavery when they was doing that, inbreeding them people up there. And I know that from history. They've been doing that since slavery. And I think that is something that carried on. And plus, I heard that there's some clear people in that side of the family too. But why does it matter? Why does it matter? They were all children, y'all. And I think that we do ourselves a disservice when we disregard what we need to be diving deeper than the Tasiki part. Because again, it wasn't just Tasiki. It was, according to him, all of them. So with that being said, we need to be diving deeper in. Oh, there was another photo that was going around saying that it was Tasiki. Girl, the internet be a lie, and the internet is a lie. They were all children, okay? They were all children, and something happened to them, and it should be something that's looked into by either Chyna, put your book out or something, or whatever. But it needs to be looked into. Get the likes up on the video, y'all. Let me see if I can find a video about Baltimore incest. Will TikTok put something like that on here? Baltimore incest. Let me see. Yeah, TikTok ain't gonna do it. That's why I like Twitter. Bring me to Twitter. Get me to the Twitter streets. Because TikTok about to go away. Huh? I heard they say TikTok going out of here. Baltimore incest. I don't see it on Twitter neither. But I do see this. Check this out. It says Baltimore history. There's a YouTube channel or a YouTube video. It says Baltimore, Maryland incest capital. So it says, what's so funny, because historically it's well documented that Baltimore has a weird ancestral history. Even Monique and Jada Pinkett are from, ooh, sure is. Even Monique and Jada Pinkett are from Baltimore and have been molested. Don't make jokes when you're an uneducated bozo. Didn't Monique say her brother, wasn't it her brother who did that to her? And didn't, who got Jada Pinkett? Who that was, they said, got Jada Pinkett? Who that was? Girl, yeah, we did talk about it on Educational Friday. Who Jada Pinkett said got her? It was a family member, wasn't it? And let's be clear, this isn't a thing that just happens in Baltimore. It happens all over. It does. But there was something very deeply rooted in the Baltimore place. You know what I mean? Jennifer says, Vu, if it was all the sisters, why Chrisean cool with the other sisters? I think Chrisean is using her sisters. I think that she uses Tessa. I don't think that she's really cool with Tessa. I think that she uses Tessa because she needs a babysitter. Tessa's the only one who's going to blindly do whatever she says, and Tessa's going to believe in the bull that Chrisean does. I don't think that she really mess with her sisters. I don't, because when Chrisean was on the up and up and with Blueface, and these are the facts, when Chrisean was on the up and up with Blueface, Chrisean was not dealing with none of them. The only one she was over there playing with was the one, the little brother, the one under her. That's the only one, and it was helping Mookie go back and forth. But for the most part, she wasn't messing with none of them. And she was very cool with Tasiki. Petey, that's his name. Petey is his name. Chrisean wasn't messing with them people when she was when she was at the epitome of her career. Chrisean wasn't messing with them people. Tessa couldn't get in touch with I ain't gonna say couldn't get in touch, but Tessa wasn't over there. It wasn't until her and Blueface broke up and she had that baby. Let's talk about it. It wasn't until Chrisean and Blueface broke up and she had that baby. What does she need? A babysitter. I mean, granted, she had January and March, more March than January. But at least you can trust your sister more than anything. And your sister ain't gonna go nowhere because you lied and told her you was gonna get her a restaurant. You told my little baby's restaurant. That first YouTube video, it's only 90 seconds. All right, let's go get it. Let's go get it. Who did this? The YouTube Baltimore history. Let me go look up your Baltimore history. It's 90 seconds. Y'all get the likes up on the video. And we about to get into Meg. Baltimore history. Whose channel is this? That's the name of the channel. Hold on. That's the name of the channel. Okay, Baltimore History is the name of the channel. I don't know which video it is. Let me see. Incest capital. Ugh. Let me look at it like that. Oh, there you go. Here you go. It's a short. Let's get into it. Y'all ready?
Right? Most people live within a 50-mile radius of where they were born. A large percentage of the people who lived on the eastern shore of Maryland during this time of these breeding farms migrated to Baltimore. Baltimore, Maryland is the incest capital of the United States of America.
Baltimore, Maryland is the incest capital of the United States of America.
And according to statistics by my colleague, Dr. Patricia Newton, who's a psychiatrist in Baltimore, in that area in Baltimore, Sandtown, where you had these recent rebellions, 9 out of 10 black women in the depressed parts of Baltimore, 9 out of 10 black women have been victims of incest. In the same area, 7 out of 10 black men have been victims of incest. Incest. Take these.
Jesus Christ. Did y'all hear them numbers? 9 out of 10 women were victim of incest, and 7 out of 10 men. Oh my word. Oh my God. OMG. And not that somebody said it in the chat. Monique, or on that other post, Monique, Jada Pinkett. My heart and prayers go out to them, man. My heart and prayers go out to them people. Thank you for the super chat. Nope, not today, 78. She says, Voodoo, did you see that video when Chyna was mad as hell that Blueface hit the dad and was calling him dad and on everything? It was so confusing. You know, this is what I learned following Chyna. When it comes to Chyna, depending on how she feels is what you'll get. If Chyna is mad at Chrisean, she's going to get on here and drag Chrisean. She's going to take Chrisean lying about this. She's going to take Chrisean lying about that. If Chrisean is cool with Chrisean, if Chyna is cool with Chrisean, she's going to uplift Chrisean. On times where Blueface would do Chrisean dirty, then she'll be like, I hate Blueface. And then she uplift Ronnie and say Ronnie is the real love of her life and he really loved her sister because he took a charge. On Mad Day, now that Ronnie wants a blood test, now she's saying Ronnie just want clout. You can't really gauge it. 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 You never know with that girl. How is he credible? Y'all just run with stuff. What are you talking about? You from Baltimore? What you talking about? How is who credible? The guy on the thing? That was in the So I don't know what you're talking about. Girl, y'all just be wanting to sound smart. Girl, get off of here. Stupid. Moving on. What was I saying? What I'm saying is, and by the way, to the girl who just asked, how is he credible? I did a whole Educational Friday about this. People who come to Educational Friday will tell you that is accurate. Okay. Now, I didn't remember the numbers off the cuff, but I do know that it is historically factual that Baltimore is the incest capital of America. Everybody knows that. And it started from the breeding farms that they did, that they had during slavery. So now go over, you go do the lookups and do the Googles, okay? Girl, they be wondering, how is he even credible? Bitch, go look it up, stupid. Duck asshole. Girl, get off of here. You always be getting on my nerves. I hate talking about Chrisean because the riffraff come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Moving on. This is the point. Let's go back to this and we're going to move on to Meg. They were children. They were children. They were children. Young Thug got 50 years? You lying. I heard he was going to take a plea. They were children, though, you guys. And I don't think that we should be worried about the actions of them as much as I think we should be worried about what have happened to them versus, what they could have been repeating. Because that's what it was. Children repeat learned behavior, period. Did Young Thug get 50 years? I see he plead guilty as Judge Whitaker deliberates on sentencing. He can make an additional time. I haven't heard it. Send it to me. Send it to me. We'll stop and talk about it if it's true. But look, this is what I'm saying though. Y'all, they were children. And we should be worried more about that than anything, okay? Now let's move on. We got to move on, guys, because I don't want to get too engulfed in that. I just wanted to address that for the people in the bike. Okay, yes, girl. Right, Asia, girl. Breaking news everywhere, girl. We can't get a break. We can't even talk about something because something else breaking. Girl, you know, Young Thug, he decided to take a plea. He decided to take a plea. That's all we know. That's all we know. The judge got to deliberate and see how much time they're going to give Thug. I don't know. I don't know. We'll wait and see. If I'm still on live and they come out and they say what it is, we'll talk about it. We'll discuss it, okay? We'll discuss it. Now let's move to Meg Thee Stallion. Girl, like I told y'all before. So before I came on the live, girl, tell me why I was watching the documentary. Because in the documentary is where Meg Thee Stallion tells the truth about the fact that she was lying, girl. Remember when Gail King asked her, did you sleep with Tori? And she was like, were you intimate with Tori? And Meg was like, what do you mean intimate? I said, yeah, bitch, you did it. When Gail King asked her, did you sleep with Tori? Were you intimate with Tori? And Meg turned around and said, well, what do you mean when you say intimate? Girl, we grown, huh? We grown. When she said, well, what do you mean when you say intimate? Then Gail had to say, look, girl, did you sleep with Tori? Did you sleep with Tori? And she said, no, I did not sleep with Tori. We were not dating. And I said, oh, I immediately, hold on, let me cue him up. Immediately when Gail said, girl, cut to the chase. Did you sleep with Tori? And she said, well, I did not have a sexual relationship with Tori. I was over here doing this.
It's survival. I guess somebody lied. Smells like somebody lied.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
Now, I saw some slow stallionettes in the comments under the shade room saying, well, but they weren't saying that. But they were like, well, why does it matter? Why does it matter? Motive, you slow hoe. Let me tell you why, okay? Let's get into it. No, T. Haynes, no. T. Haynes says, but ain't that personal, Vu? Especially if you want to stay alive and safe. No, what that got to do with staying alive? What does her admitting that she was sleeping with that little bitty nigga have to do with her staying alive? Who gonna pop her? I told y'all this on the last live we talked about. I said she's not a credible person. I said that Meg is a liar. And I said she's not trustworthy because any girl who will go behind their best friend, let alone a friend, but any girl that will go behind their friend, and especially their best friend, and sleep with their nigga cannot be trusted. That's what I see. I see that. And if you want to know why it means something, because now we have to figure out why they were arguing. See, when I watched the documentary, Meg's story goes like this, and I'm paraphrasing, but Meg said, we were at a party and it was me and Kelsey, and Tori was at a party, and we left the party and we just got in a car and started arguing. Very much revisionist history, Meg. Now, you not telling the whole tea. Go back to the party. See, y'all was at the party, and Tori was over there flirting with Kylie, and Kylie was grinning and snickling and giggling. And then when Tori started coming over there messing with you, I saw the live. You was over there, don't get my phone wet, boy. You won't get my phone wet. Like real attitude out of nowhere, right? I was there. Girl, debate your mom. I was there. You gonna get my phone wet, Tori? Like getting all flustered with him, like she don't want nothing to do. You left the party, Meg. Let's talk about it. Now, this is in the court records. You left the party and you came back. You've even said it. You left the party. You say, oh, I forgot my slippers. I forgot my slippers. Let's go back. That's what you said happened, but that ain't what happened. As the car drove off after Tori sent you on your way because you was over there acting a fool, you thought about it. If I leave this nigga here with Kylie, he gonna get with Kylie and she gonna have him, and then I'm gonna have to have a problem. But the problem was you were sitting in the car with the girl who he's supposed to be with anyway, which is your best friend, Kelsey. So you had to figure out how to react without reacting. So then you went back to the party and then you picked up Tori. See, they didn't put that in the doc. No. She just said we went to the party house, to the house by Kylie. We had a party, we got in the car, and we just started arguing. This what Meg said, we just started arguing out of nowhere. I mean, I know I gotta flip mouth. And I know I be saying stuff, but I didn't think he was gonna shoot me. So I don't know what I said because I can't remember. And then all of a sudden I got out the car, and then and they had a cartoon too, girl. They had a cartoon playing it out. I got out of the car, and then they told me to get back in, and I got back in, and when I got back in, I got out again, and all I heard was "Dance, bitch, dance," and I fell to the ground. And even Tori was saying, oh my God, I can't believe he shot me. And he was saying, I'm so sorry, Meg, I'm so sorry. And I'm saying, man, you just shot me. That's how Meg told the story. Meg is a liar. I believe Meg is a liar. Meg, you forgot we was there. This is my thing. This was always my thing about the whole situation. This is something I never understood. Why would Tori want to shoot Meg? It's not like Tori was mad at Meg. Obviously, from the live, Meg was mad at Tori, right? Let's start there first. And then it was, what would be Tori's motive to shoot Meg? He the one who's smashing her and the best friend. Why would he have a motive to shoot her? Put yourself in the shoes, and I've talked about this before. Put yourself in the shoes of being in this car. If I'm Kelsey and you Meg, and I found out that you my best friend and you was sleeping with the nigga that I'm sleeping with, who's more likely to get into an argument? Me and Meg or Tori and Meg? Think about it. Who would be more likely to be arguing? Wouldn't it be best friends arguing because I just found out you sleeping with my nigga versus Tori arguing with why would Tori have to argue with Meg? Why? He the one coming out like a big dog. He the one popping out like a big dog. Yup, I had her and I was this close to having Kylie until you messed that up. It would make more sense that Kelsey and Meg were arguing because Kelsey is now finding out, according to what happened that night, Kelsey is just now finding out that you were sleeping with my nigga. Now, mind you, according to what I remember, if I could recall this correctly, Kelsey had them went home and went on quarantine because she had the Rona. Remember that? Remember that? She had went home on the Rona, so she had to go quarantine. And while she was quarantining, Meg was crawling all over. Let me show you how you know. Let me show you how you know. Let me show you how you know. Let me show you. Bruh, when I seen this, and this is before all of this stuff broke down. This before all of this stuff popped off like this. But when I seen this, I said, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Your Honor, Exhibit A. Thank you for the super chat, legendary Big Chief Topcast. Y'all make sure y'all go pull up on Topcast for some history on Black American history. Y'all make sure y'all go pull up on BCU, Big Chief University, the big legendary Chief Topcast. Thank you so much, handsome. Thank you. But look, when I had seen this, I knew right then and there. Oh, he's smashing. Come on now. What are we talking about? He's smashing. Oh yeah, he's smashing. Definitely smashing. Without a doubt. Listen, again, that right there within itself is inappropriate. Because why? Why is they taking these type of pictures? Why would they be taking these type of pictures? It was right then and there. I knew they were smashing. And look at how little he is behind her. I knew it. Now, that right there told me a lot of what I needed to know, okay? Now, in the story, Meg also was, they asked Meg also, they played the video. See, this is what happened. When Meg did the Gail King bit, remember Meg went on Gail King, right after Meg got off the set, because they were documenting all of this. Right after Meg got off the set, Meg immediately was like, I just feel like and it's nothing to Gail, but they just be wanting, I feel like people be trying to line me up. Like, why does it matter if I was sleeping with him? For motive, ma'am, for motive. Because see, now we would have to figure out, okay, if you were sleeping with Tory, is it a crime of passion? Was he a person who shot you because you didn't want to be with him? Like, all of these things matter in the court. But Meg got on here and lied and said she wasn't sleeping with that man. And, you know, the lie detector test determined that was a lie. But she finally admitted that she did. Now, look, before we get into it, this is Gail, you know, Oprah's best friend and scissor buddy. This is her asking Meg, hey, girl, did you sleep with Tory? Look, check it out.
What was the nature of your relationship with Tory Lanez? Because he has led people to believe that it was a sexual relationship, that it was that you two were dating. What was the nature?
We were not dating. We were really close. We were friends. We hung out like every day. And his mom.
Meg said they wasn't dating. They were close. They were friends. They hung out every day. Go ahead on, Meg.
Passed too. So when I felt like we were bonding over that. And
did you have an intimate relationship with him?
Like sexual?
Yeah. Did you have?
That's the part right there. Go back, Kale. Ask her again.
With him?
Like sexual?
Let Kale ask the story. This is when I knew she was lying too. Look.
You have an intimate relationship with him?
Like sexual?
Have you ever jumped in the pool? You mean it got wet? That's the same thing to me. Look, have you ever gone swimming? You mean like getting wet? You can't make this. Have you ever rode in a car? You mean and that had wheels? Have you ever sat under a tree? You mean for shade? I said, Meg, go lay down, Meg. What are you talking? Right, Queen? Look, Queen on it. Queen said, wait, let me go get Queen comment. Are you afraid of the dark? You mean like at night? Meg, what are you doing? Meg, hello. What are you doing? What are you doing? What do you mean? Run it back one more time, girl. I couldn't believe it. Girl, and people really just let that go over their head at the time because they were still in their feelings, girl. Look.
We're bonding over that. And
did you have an intimate relationship with him?
Like sexual?
No, bitch. Like hugging cousins. You can't make this up.
Yeah. Megan, did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
Girl, now why would you put this? Are you a stallion? You mean like a horse? Have you ever rode a bike? You mean like with the wheels on it? Girl, Meg, please, Meg, please. Now, it's one thing to say, whatever, but don't do that now. Run it back one more time.
Like sexual?
Yeah. Megan, did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have.
That told me she was lying too. Told me you was about to lie. Look.
Tory Lanez, yes, that's my question.
Lie. Girl, let me tell you something. That's like somebody asking me right now on this thing if I slept with Thule. I ain't gonna be like, or Top Cats. That's just like somebody coming on here and say, Voodoo, did you give Top Cats a little bootay? And I go, you mean like from the front or the back? Well, I'm not gonna do that because I never slept with Top Cats. So I'm gonna say, no, I ain't sleeping no damn Top Cats. Hell no, you know what I mean? No, it wasn't like that. But Meg had to get clarification and she had to have another thought. And that right there is when I knew she was a lie. Girl, you lying like a dog. What's the girl name? Nikki said, lied on your dead Bible, lied on your dead Bible, lied on your dead Bible. Girl, you just a liar. You was a pathological is given to me. My girl said, Tori must have been climbing that tree. You hear me? Tori must have been climbing that tree, girl.
My question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tori.
So why do you think he's putting?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Something that scares me is people who could straight up lie like that with that straight face. That's scary. That's scary. When you could lie without like flinching. That's scary. That's scary.
So why do you think he's putting out the story that the two of you had a relationship and that you're making the whole thing up?
I think that he is trying to deflect.
And she even came up with more to lie about. You said that he's lying about coming out saying that y'all sleeping together, even though you did sleep with him. And now you're going further into give more detail into the lie. Oh, I think he's trying to deflect. Deflect from what? All of this matters in the case. All of this matters.
From the fact that he committed a crime.
What was the nature of your relationship with Tory Lanez? Because
let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all can say what y'all want to. When a person is not credible, it is hard to believe them, okay? Now, it's different because she is the victim in this situation. However, mind you, her back was turned, so she don't know who popped her because she's not looking. So the fact that she was even able to say, all I know is he was sitting over the car with the blicky saying, dance, be dance. How do you know if you wasn't looking? How do you know? That's why I was like, who? This had to be set up by the Rock Nation for real. Because how did any judge not be like, how do you, I'm not judge, lawyer. How come his attorney didn't go, how do you know it was him over the car with the blicky if you were turned the other way? You could not see. How do you know that? And I heard people at the time saying, well, nobody's going to question the victim. Shit, since when? When they stopped questioning the victim? When did we stop questioning the victim on the stand? So you was able to give in full detail him over the top of the car with the blicky saying dance, be dance, but mind you, you was faced the whole other way. Yeah. Well, long story short, in the doc, Meg came out. And again, I'm only 47 minutes into the doc. But in the doc, Meg finally came out and admitted, I was just lying, y'all. I did sleep with him. Well, first of all, you don't have to tell us. We already knew. That's the gag. We already knew. Well, no, the Stallionaires didn't know. The Hotties didn't know. But I don't understand why we're not holding her accountable for that lie. That is a big lie, okay? Let's check it out.
Maybe twice on a drunk night, but you kept catching me out of my fucking mind. Yes, bitch, I lied to Gail King, bitch. First of all, I didn't know that bitch was even gonna ask me about that shit. But she's always want to talk about this shooting. Why'd you ask me about fucking Tory?
Because it's all relevant to the case. There's always been something weird about this. So you finally admit, yes, bitch, I lied about Gail King. I lied about Gail King. I lied to Gail King because why is you asking me about this? Because this matters in the case. Mind you, you said you was turned the other way. So what are you talking about? Why does it matter? Why was y'all arguing? That might go into why y'all were arguing in the car. But she don't get into detail on the doc. On the doc, she just says, we just started arguing. About what? So you mean to tell me all of us pile in the car and all of a sudden the argument ensues out of nowhere? Stop it.
Yes, bitch, I lied to Gail King, bitch. First of all, I didn't know that bitch was even gonna ask me about that shit. But she's always want to talk about this shooting. Why'd you ask me about fucking Tory? That's not what this is about. Even if I fucked this nigga like once, maybe twice on a drunk night, bitch.
As a woman who owns a vagina, I know how many times I fucked on a nigga. It ain't no once, maybe twice. If I fucked a nigga once, I fucked him once. If I fucked him twice, I fucked him twice. If I fucked him 3 times on a Sunday, I fucked him 3 times on a Sunday. You don't forget or it's blurry on how many times. Girl, no, that don't go like that, okay? So how it works is, as a woman, if I say I smashed him, I don't have to say once, maybe twice. You know what I say? I smashed him 3-4 times. Shit, quiet as it's kept. Matter of fact, I done lost count. We done smashed so many times, I done lost count. Once, maybe twice, I don't know, on a drunk night. What? Thank you, Making Finance, for becoming a new member. This right here could have blown the whole case out of the water. It does matter. All of this matters.
About fucking Tory. That's not what this, even if I fucked this nigga like once, maybe twice on a drunk night, but you kept catching me out of my fucking mind. Yes, bitch, I lied to Gail.
I've been telling y'all Meg was a liar for a long time. I've been saying it. I know a lot of people don't want to believe it because they want to see Meg as the victim, and Meg is the victim of an injury. She is the victim in that sense. But Meg is also not telling us the full sense of what happened, because then it literally throws a wrench in the whole thing. Now, I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I'm going to jump in my conspiracy theory bag. I believe when Tory Lanez didn't want to sign to Roc Nation, he didn't want to sign to none of them people. He had the whole thing going. Remember when Apple and them was shadow banning his music? Y'all remember that? And then Tory Lanez turned around and made all that money by doing his own thing, selling it through them damn Bitcoins or whatever the hell it was, and made all that money lock, stock, and barrel, and he cracked a new code. Y'all remember that? Put a one in the chat if y'all remember that. Do you remember when Tory was having the back and forth with the industry? They wanted him to sign to this distribution label, sign to this label. Roc Nation wanted him. All these people wanted him. And he was like, nah. And if you ask me, let's really talk about it. Let's talk. Can we talk? What we doing? We talking? I remember 2020 very well. Meg was doing her thing. She had big old freak, big booty, big old freak, whatever she be saying. She was popping. But guess who was popping more? Take a guess. It was NFTs. Thank you, Chyna Black. Guess who was popping more? Tory. Quarantine radio? Bitch, please. The next best thing to Tory during the quarantine was Boosie. Let's talk about it. Meg was popping, but Tory was more popping than her. He was. Meg was new on the scene. Everybody loved the song, boom, boom, boom. But Tory was that nigga. It wouldn't surprise me if Roc Nation sent her to go get him, to be completely honest. It would not surprise me if Roc Nation sent her over there to go get him. So she goes to Tory. She goes on quarantine radio. She gets more. Her career is already building. Her career was already building. Tory got the industry on his neck because independently, Tory is busting their ass and they don't like nobody that they cannot control. So boom, Tory tells all them people in the industry, I'm not dealing with that. He told Rock Nation, y'all go lay down. And then Tory puts out an album. Nope, I'm lying. Back up. Before the album comes out, then all of this happens. All of this happened. If you leave out the fact that you slept with Tory, that literally that muddies the waters as to what actually happened on that night. Okay? My biggest problem with Tory is there's no freaking way possible I would have, if I didn't do it, there's no way I wouldn't have came out here and said she did it or he did it or whoever did it. When Tory put out the album in the midst of that, album was slapping, did go get it. Album slapped. Tory put out the album. When Tory put out the album, they shadow banned him on iTunes and Apple and all of that stuff. And then Tory put that bitch out on NFTs and made munions over munions. So much so, from what I hear, Tory behind bars to this day paying for people shit and giving out money. And you mean to tell me, see, y'all, so a lot of people are brain dead to what really happens. They think that the ones that's pushed up in front of them, like the Meg Thee Stallions, they're rich. They have this and they have that and the third. Your independent artists are typically doing much better than your big artists signed to these labels because you got to understand, yes, Meg do all of these shows, but Meg don't see all that money. If Tory did a show, guess what Tory saw? All his money. If Tory sell an album, guess what Tory? If the album costs $20, guess how much money Tory gets? Damn near all of it outside of doggone distribution. Or whatever platform he used to get it out there. When Meg sells an album, if the album is $20, guess how much Meg might see? $1.50. But y'all think because the machine pushes her that she's better. But she's not. She's not financially doing better because how the hell is Tory still behind bars? He been behind bars at least a year and this nigga got money to blow. Help me out. Help me out. Think about that. I'm saying all that to say Meg lying about something as major, and that's major to me in the case. I don't trust nothing she says. In my opinion, she's a liar. She's a liar, in my opinion. From what she's been said to do, and she just admitted that she lied. This is another thing. Let's get into the case. Let's get into the case. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video, please. Get the likes up on the video. Get up on the video, okay? Before we get into the case, let me check out Thug. Let me make sure Thug's straight. See if anybody said anything else about the Thug trial. Somebody say he coming home today. Girl, what's going on? Young Thug is free? What happened? I see everybody saying Thug free. He got a bind. Hold on. He entered the plea deal. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let's go check on Thug. Let's take a commercial break to check on Thug. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video.
They've been able to come to agreement on certain special conditions, was willing to entirely dismiss the RICO count, was willing to entirely dismiss one of the gang counts, and was willing to entirely dismiss this, machine gun count. Was willing to give a sentence that permitted Mr. Williams to walk out of the door today, and therefore does not seem to be particularly worried that Mr. Williams, if on the streets, would be a danger to society. I'm taking that into consideration in crafting my sentence. And in permitting a NOLO plea to the RICO count in one of the two gang counts, would not be permitting the nolo to the one if you were not pleading guilty to at least one of them. But you are, and y'all admit a factual basis for the counts that you are pleading guilty to. I find there to be a factual basis for those counts, and for the remaining counts with which you are charged. I am going to impose a sentence, and I've taken a little bit of the suggested special conditions from the defense and a little bit of the special conditions suggested by the prosecution. On count one, the court sentence is 20 years to serve 5 years, commuted to time served, the balance of 15 years to be probated, and a $25,000 fine. On count two, the sentence is 5 years to serve, commuted to time served. That's the minimum sentence that's permitted on that count. It is required to be run consecutively. I'm going to run it consecutive to count one, but I am going to backload. Oh, I'm sorry, that is not commuted. That is 5 years to serve, and it's going to be run consecutively to count one, backloaded, by which I mean after you serve your 15 years of probation, if you have been successful on that probation, and I sincerely hope that you are, then at the end of that 15 years, I will commute the entire rest of any service portion of your sentence to time served. So I'll get to the end of it and give you the total sentence, but I'm also going to impose a $15,000 fine with regard to that count. Count 57, 20 years to serve 5, commuted to time served, the balance of 15 years probated, concurrent with count 1. Count 58, 10 years to serve 5, commuted to time served, balance probated, concurrent with count 1. 59, 5 years to serve, commuted to time served, concurrent with count 1. 60, 5 years to serve, commuted to time served, concurrent with count 1. Count 61, 5 years to serve, that is required to be also a consecutive sentence, so that's going to be run consecutively to count 56 and backloaded. Count 62, 10 years to serve, also required to be served consecutively, that's going to be consecutive to count 61, also backloaded. So essentially, the total sentence is 40 years to serve the first 5 years in prison, but commuted to the time that you have already served, followed by 15 years on probation, followed then by the backloaded 20 years, which can be served in custody and will be served in custody if you are not successful on your probation. If you are successful in completing your 15 years probation, that will be commuted to time served.
My bad, y'all. I was muted. My bad. So basically what she was saying was this. What the judge was saying was, okay, she read off of all those charges, and especially those ones at the end. She basically said, we're going to just say you already served the time for him. They gave him 20 or 40 or however many years, she said, but then we're going to commute those to time served as well and just give you 15 years of probation. Now, if you do 15 good years of probation, then guess what? We'll just commute the rest of the time and you'll never see a day in prison. You get it? Y'all tracking? Even though I must have counted like 300 years of time when she said converted to time served and commuted to time served, that just means the time went away. Sounds to me like he getting 15 years probation and that's it. And if he do good on the 15 years, then he should be straight. Look, pay attention to the verbiage she using. Hold on. Pay attention to the verbiage she using.
Served that is required to be commuted to time served concurrent with count 1.
Now, when she said commuted to time served concurrent with count 1, you got to understand that basically means like it's already done. Time served with count 1. So count 1, she's going to give him time served. And all these other charges that she's putting on him or that they have on him, they're going to commute that with count 1 that's already said that he got time served. So he won't have to do that time for that. Check it out.
65 years to serve, commuted to time served concurrent with count 1. Count 61, 5 years to serve. That is required to be also a consecutive sentence. So that's going to be run consecutively to count 56 and backloaded.
Now they said that one going to be consecutive to count 56 and backloaded. I don't know much of this, but it sounds to me like he coming home.
Count 62, 10 years to serve, also required to be served consecutively. That's going to count 61. Also backloaded. So essentially the total sentence is 40 years.
The total sentence, so all of that, leave that alone. What she's saying essentially is this is what it is. He's got 40 years. Pay attention.
To serve the first 5 years in prison, but commuted to the time that you have already served.
He's got 40 years, but they're going to put it to 5 years, but that 5 years, they're going to commute it to time he already served. So that don't mean he have to worry about that 40.
Followed by 15 years on probation, followed then by the backloaded 20 years, which can be served in custody and will be served in custody if you are not successful on your.
He coming home. That's all she's saying. He about to come home. He coming home today. He got a bind. They're going to give him a bind. They're going to bind him out. He be back. He be back today. This evening, probably. He'll be back this evening. If not early tomorrow morning. That's basically what he's saying. So I guess, but I find it funny. I find it real funny. Who went in and who coming out? See, they was dragging Jeffrey this whole time. Who went in and who coming out? Could Thug been like, shit, you feel me? I know about that. Hey, you not gonna put my name in the paperwork? No, we ain't gonna put your name in the paper. All right, yeah, what's going on? Let me get you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm not saying it happened. I'm just saying it's a coincidence. One of them went in, one of them came out. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I guess, welcome home, Thugger. I guess, welcome home, Thugger. You know what I'm saying? Did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. Oh, yeah. I guess he gonna come home and sing that. Came straight from the bottom to the top of lifestyle. Speaking of lifestyle, now I'm going too far in my conspiracy theory bag because now I'm sitting over here saying, is that why Rich Homie Quan going too? Ooh, let's move on because now I'm doing too much. You get it? Now I'm doing too much. Now I'm too deep in my conspiracy theory bag over here. I don't get that deep over here. Okay, that's for the other police. I don't get that deep over here. That's too deep for the conspiracy theory people. We don't want y'all to get up there, but there she go. But voodoo, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Place, my bad. I'm just saying. Just saying. Somebody left, somebody gone, and then Thug home. You know what I mean? That's all I knew. One day you're here, next day you're gone, somebody locked up, and somebody on the way home. So, jeez Louise. Let's move on, girl. Let's move on. Now let's go get Meg's case against Milagro. So Meg got a case against Milagro Gramz. Milagro is a YouTuber on YouTube. I think she'll be on Station Head and stuff. I used to follow Milagro. I just hadn't in a long time. But she has this thing against Milagro. And in this thing, Meg is suing the blogs. She's suing Milagro Gramz. I feel like there's an attack on blogs. Cardi B, I blame her because this whole thing with what's that lady name? Tasha K. Because of that whole thing with Tasha K, everybody people who feel like they don't like what you say online feel like they could just go ahead on and sue you. Now, from what I heard Tasha K break it down. And what I heard, honestly, I don't see how this could even go anywhere. Because basically, from what the gist of it was, Meg is mad that Milagro said that she's an alcoholic. Well, in the documentary she just put out, Meg literally said, I was suffering from being an alcoholic because I was trying to soothe the pain. She literally said it. She said it in the documentary. So I don't know how that's gonna work. Milagro, you probably ain't on here, but if you is on here, if I was you, girl, her whole case is debunked in the documentary. Let's talk about it. She's suing that girl because she say it's time for Milagro Gramz to the bloggers to know that they can't just say what they want. But all the girl said was, in one of the things was that you was an alcoholic. You was the one hollering about dry the boat. You even had it in the documentary, and you said you were trying to numb the pain. She said it. It's in the documentary. Listen, if anybody doesn't understand this, go watch the documentary. Go watch the documentary. Go watch the documentary. In the documentary, she says, I used to try to numb the pain. So if Milagro caught you when you was trying to numb the pain and then said that you was an alcoholic, then how then do you have a case saying that girl, you know what I mean? Like, how does that make sense? This is what Meg says. It's time to hold bloggers accountable for years of harassment, cyberbullying, and the publication of misinformation. That's that word. Personal and professional life, Megan said in a statement. I've endured countless attacks on my character based on false narratives from social media bloggers misrepresenting themselves as journalists. Well, you'd have to prove that she's on here telling people she's a journalist. That's number one. Okay. It's unacceptable behavior, and these individuals need to understand there will be repercussions, for recklessly posting lies and defamatory falsehoods. Now, that's what Meg had to say, girl. That's what Meg had to say. Now, why y'all use this picture of Milagro coming out the courthouse? Why did y'all use this picture of Milagro? Girl, y'all is messy. Y'all is messy. Y'all ain't have to do that. Y'all ain't have to do that. And here come Bree. No, she don't like nobody. That likes Cardi too. Huh? No, she don't like anybody that likes Cardi, boo. Oh, you talking about Milagro? Milagro don't like nobody that like Cardi? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. Can y'all hear me? They said the sound just went out. Can y'all hear me? So look, this is the thing. Meg is trying to prove a point. They say, yeah, okay, cool. They say Meg is trying to prove a point, and Meg is trying to go after the blogs. But this is the thing. Y'all come here for the tea. Now, rather you agree with the tea or don't agree with the tea, y'all come here for the tea. And something Tasha said yesterday made sense. The actual journalists who went to school and all that stuff, they really is mad because people like myself and other bloggers are really getting all of the people. They not getting nobody. Nobody is running over there to be like, oh, what did Megan Kuniff say? Like, literally, nobody is rushing to Megan Kuniff to get the tea. Nobody is rushing to the news to get the tea. Everybody is doing what? Now, this is a better picture of that girl, Milagro. This is a better picture of Milagro. Milagro is a pretty girl. Even on the other photo, she's a pretty girl. They both are beautiful girls. You know what I mean? Now, the blogs is outdoing and outpacing the news, and the people is really mad because we didn't go to school. We just got on our computers and our cell phones, and the girls is coming over here to pay attention. Okay. Now, this is the court doc, and this is what it says. Megan Pete is the plaintiff versus Milagro Elizabeth Cooper. You didn't put the girl whole name on here, girl. All right. Plaintiff Megan P. hereby files this action here and after the complaint against Milagro. It says Miss P alleges the following facts upon her knowledge and upon information belief. Nature of the action. For years, defendant Cooper acted and continues to act on behalf of Daystar Peterson, also known as Tory Lanez. You're going to have to prove that. See, you can't just say that. You got to prove that she's acting on his behalf. Just maybe she likes Tory and she don't believe you. But you have to prove that Tory has put her up to be acting on his behalf. That's a big one. As an online rumor mill, churning out falsehoods about Miss Pete to her tens of thousands of social media followers. Don't Meg have millions of followers? And Tasha said something that made sense to me too. Milagro don't come up on nobody's social media. You got to search for her. She's shadow banned like a mud. Real talk. If you don't go look for Milagro, Mob Radio, you're not going to find Mob Radio. It's shadow banned on YouTube. It's shadow banned damn near on Twitter. I think I may have seen her on Twitter during the trial. But it's shadow banned. She's shadow banned everywhere. So that means Meg be having to log in and go find that girl to go get the tea. Because I literally had to go put in my search button, Milagro Gramz, and even still I had to scroll down to find her. The documentary is on Prime. So it says, since Mr. Peterson's 2020 indictment for felony assault with a deadly weapon after shooting Miss Pete to his later conviction in December 2022, the trial up through today, it says defendant Cooper performed Mr. Peterson's public bidding to denigrate, belittle, insult, and spread false statements about Miss Pete. You would have to prove that on her online social media platforms for no other reason than to bully. That is so hard to prove. That is, I can't believe they let them do this. I can't believe they let them file this. It says, and punish Miss Pete for Mr. Peter's conviction and tarnish her reputation, causing emotional distress. Well, Millie, if you really want to get past that, you shadow ban girl. She got to come find you to cause her own self the emotional distress. The lengths to which defendant Cooper goes to harass Miss Pete knows no bounds. For example, she has gone so far as to share a deep fake pornographic video of Miss Pete. It says in June 2024, defendant Cooper encouraged her 27,000 ex-followers to view an ex-post by Bimbella. Now pause. You mean to tell me somebody posted a video of Meg? I didn't see it. Somebody posted a video of Meg and Millie said, y'all go look at it. And instead of you suing the person who posted the video, you suing Millie because she said, y'all go look at it. Help me out, y'all. That's just like right now, I told y'all to go look at that Baltimore incest thing. So you mean to tell me I should be sued because I told y'all to do something that's already posted? Like, think about it. Make it make sense. Bree says the thing about Millie is she goes on Station Head and talks about Meg for hours and hours, degrading her. She interviewed her ex-boyfriend, talks to all her ex-friends. She's weird. Lawsuit deserves. But being weird does not warrant a lawsuit, though. Like, let's be honest. We got to be honest. There are a lot of weird people, but that don't mean they should be sued because they're weird. Do I think it's weird that she talk about a person for hours and hours on end? Yeah, I think that's weird. But that don't mean they should be able to get sued. That's not how lawsuits work. Lawsuits don't work because you don't like something. It has to be according to the law. It has to be according to the law. She has to prove that that girl is breaking a law in order to even sue her. Not because you just don't like the fact that Millie could get on here and sun up to sundown. That does not mean that she should get sued. Miss Sassy says, no, she is saying that Millie created a fake page to post the video that Meg claims is fake anyway. Then Millie directed her followers to the fake page with the video to expose it further. She would have to prove that. You see what I'm saying? She would absolutely have to prove that. You can't just say that's what she did. You have to be able to show, oh, we went back, we went to get the IP address. The IP address matches Millie. It's Millie. You know what I mean? That's how it goes. You can't. We're moving so far and far away from the law. Oh, undefined MJ. Not to mention try to find information out about Meg's father, who is now deceased. What was Millie trying to find out? I have a better question. Why is Meg that mad about what she was trying to find out? Is there something to hide? Is there something Meg is hiding? And when she saw that Millie was getting close to something, it's giving me Jaguar Right tease when she was on there talking about Jay-Z and then they hurry up and shut her up. Think about it. Meg's history has always been a mystery. It has. Meg's history has always, that rhyme too, but Meg's history has always been a mystery. Why was she? Now that's a big one. Undefined. I didn't think about it like that. I mean, Bree said no, he was a prisoner. So then what's the big deal? What's the worst you can find out about a prisoner? He murdered somebody. Duh, that's probably why he was in prison. You know what I mean? He raped somebody. Duh, that's probably why he was in prison. But that ain't nothing that's going to end Meg's career. What could Meg be trying to hide? Hey, I'm telling y'all now. See, most of y'all don't get it. Let me tell y'all something. There's nothing, unless it's something that leads back to Meg, there's nothing that Millie could try to find about her daddy that would end Meg's career. Unless something about her dad leads back to Meg. That's the only way. Girl, you could say my daddy was Michael Myers and what that got to do with these hits? Nothing. Unless something she finds or she can tend to find about Meg's father leads back to Meg. That's on it. Help me out now. Help me out. Somebody help me out. Help me help you. Now, y'all saying the girl was born with a tallywhacker. I don't know about all of that. But there's something that they don't want to come out. And I ain't gonna lie. Millie, if I'm already sued, girl, my neck is so hard on the man. Look, I don't think she's gonna make this lawsuit. Girl, what y'all talking about? Girl, I think that this is so bad. I think that I don't think that people really understand. Girl, if I find out this is true, I'm logging off. Listen, y'all. This is very bad, and I don't think y'all know this. This is very, very bad. This is extremely bad. If they try to silence bloggers, you do know, to the people in the bike in the comment section, you do know y'all next, right? Y'all know that? Do y'all know if they silence bloggers? And first of all, who else y'all gonna watch? Because y'all say y'all hate Tasha K, but y'all be over there. Y'all say y'all hate this one and hate that one. Y'all be around them. Like, come on, man. Who this lady is? I don't know. Let's move on. Let me get back to the Meg thing. Listen. something is something. The lawsuit is extremely frivolous, if you ask me. And they are trying to silence bloggers. And if they silence us, who the hell y'all gonna watch? Who y'all gonna watch for real? Because even if you don't like me and you like somebody else, they gonna silence them too. And guess what? Just like how y'all be typing in the comments, they gonna silence you too. Y'all, lucky Sky Diamond said, "I love YouTube. Ain't nothing on TV, girl. Listen, if they get us off of here, we gonna be outside playing like we were sure. We're gonna have to go outside and start playing again." Ladybug said, "Back to playing Candy Crush. For real. That's what we headed. We back to playing Candy Crush." This is the thing. I feel like bloggers are under attack. I feel like the Cardi B being able to successfully sue Tasha K has gotten all these celebrities thinking that if you don't like what they're saying, you could just go ahead on and sue them. I don't see this lawsuit going nowhere because there's a lot of stuff she would have to prove. You cannot prove how are you going to prove? You would have to be able to prove that Tory has her on the payroll and is using her as his surrogate. You have to, you know what I mean? You have to prove that. You can't just say it. You got to be able to prove it. Then you have to prove that she's just over here as his mouthpiece. You know what I mean? And all of these other things. I don't see it happening. And as a celebrity, even as me as a blogger, I've had people make videos about me. Girl, it comes with it. It's par for the course. You cannot be a celebrity and nobody not say nothing negative about you. Now, do I think that people should just willfully make up lies? No. But even if they willfully make up lies, unless it is literally affecting your career, come on now. No. T. Haim says, "No, Vu, you can run a blogger into bankruptcy. It didn't work for Tasha K." And listen, if you know anything about money and business, bankruptcy is not always a bad thing. Actually, bankruptcy is supposed to help you. Y'all know that? Bankruptcy not a bad thing. I hear people, well, they filed bankruptcy. That's what it's for. That's literally what it's for. Somebody said Cardi just threatened a blogger. What, Ryan? Oh, yeah, I saw that. Hold on. Wasn't Cardi just going off on Armand? They say it's Armand. I don't know if it's Armand. They say it's Armand. Hold on. I got it right here. Sure do. Look at Cardi.
Don't come fucking bothering me. Because I spare niggas plenty of times. And I'm not talking about sparing niggas on no fucking internet time. And that's a fact. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't come fucking bothering me. Because I spare niggas plenty of times. And I'm not talking about sparing niggas on no fucking internet time. And that's a fact. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't come fucking bothering me. Because I spare niggas plenty of times.
They say it was Armand. I don't want no problems. Y'all got it. We gonna get it without being attached to a controversial headline. As a man, I am Cardi B. If you feel like I ever used derogatory words towards you, I apologize. I don't want to fight, girl. I'm off of it. What's going on? Now, if I was Armand, I would say I feel threatened and I file a police report. That sounded like a threat to me. I go to my local police station and file a cyberbullying and sure would. And would sound like a threat to me. I'm scared. I feel unsafe. Matter of fact, I'm scared to come online and do my job. I'm gonna need to get that money back too. Man, look, let me tell y'all something. Man, look, like I was saying, They got these celebrities feeling like they could just sue the blogs whenever they don't like something. That's what it is. Yeah, but Tasha K couldn't get her judgment written off in bankruptcy, so Tasha K still owes several $1 million to Cardi B. Yes, but this is the gag. Tasha don't have several $1 million just sitting in her account. So Tasha K is just going to do what? A payment plan. It ain't like, it's almost like having another bill. I guess, get your money. That's the same thing y'all say, why they don't sue Jaguar? How they gonna get money from Jaguar? And Milagro only got tens of thousands. Milagro got 27,000 subscribers and Meg got millions. How does somebody so small affect your millions? Come on now. I don't see that going nowhere. I don't see that going nowhere. Armand called her phony for endorsing Kamala, so she threatened him. She did say she was going to stay out of politics, but girl. Thank you, Asia, for the super sticker. Thank you for the super sticker. Listen, I ain't even going to hold on this too long. Let me just say this, y'all. Hold on. I got to read some super chats. I'm tripping. Danielle with 3 grandkids. Hey, boo. Update, Thug will be home today. Yes, that's what I heard, girl. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Damian Forge, for the super chat. It says, so everybody mad because she didn't say Kelsey shot her. I don't listen. We about to close out on this Megan thing because Meg lawsuit not going nowhere. It's really not. It's all speculation and what she believed, but she ain't got no proof of none of that stuff she's saying. Literally no proof of none of that stuff she's saying. And I feel like her trying to sue that boy is dumb, in my opinion. KJ, thank you for the super sticker. Candy Lou, thank you for becoming a new member. In Asia, once again, thank you for the super sticker. Listen, now the Armand thing, the girls got them scared, huh? See, that's why I never want to have no relationship with no celebrity, because I don't want to never feel like I can't say what I want, do what I want, boom, 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 boom. The celebrities' days are numbers. Some bloggers are just as popular as celebrities. That's why they all coming to YouTube. That's why Cardi hold Twitter spaces. Back in the day, celebrities were over there and the regular people were over here. But celebrity isn't celebritying no more. So their days are numbered. So they're desperate. They're grasping at straws. I don't think that Millie should be sued. I think that if she feels some type of way about Mitch, you already shadow banned her. What's the problem? If she feels some type of way about Millie talking about her or saying stuff about her, as long as it's public record, Millie could do whatever the hell she wants. Anything pertaining to your father that is public record, Millie could do it. If it was illegal, you don't think Kamala Harris would have sued Candace Owens by now? Candace Owens been all up and through Kamala's genealogy. So if that was the case, you don't think Kamala Harris would have already got that girl, Candace Owens, up out of here? If it's public record, she has a right to do what she wants to do. And she could put it out there. Why? Because it's already public record. What are you trying to hide, Megan, what are you trying to hide? Now, we all know that you are a liar. You literally just admitted to lying. So if Millie called you a liar, you just debunked your own statement in your documentary. Millie, get this back to Millie. If you want to combat everything she put in that doggone lawsuit, bring the documentary. Go look at the documentary and bring that to the courthouse. And everything that she said that you said that's not true, she's admitting it in the documentary. I don't see how they're not thinking this through. Who filed this paperwork? Is this just to scare Millie? Like, I think this got to be just to scare the girl. I think that this has to be just to scare Millie, because everything that she's mad that Millie's saying, she literally says it in the documentary. She literally saying it. Millie, girl, go watch the documentary and take that and bring it up to the courthouse, girl. Just go take that up to the courthouse. That ain't going nowhere. Bloggers are under attack. And I love that at the end of Tasha Live, she said she want to do something like a union so we can have a high-powered attorney for when these celebrities try to come after small bloggers, because that's what it is about. I'm here for it. I am here for it, okay? Tay says, and Megan has the right to sue her and drain her of her money. How you know that's gonna happen? Hell, Cardi ain't even drained Tasha K of her money. Cardi ain't even drained Tasha K of her money. Why y'all want to see people broke like that? Black people, black people, black people. But again, just like you said this, Tay, and Meg has the right to sue her and drain her half of her money. You see, right now it's Meg suing the blogs. It's Meg suing Millie. You know, in the future, Millie could look at this comment and say, I don't like the fact that you trying to promote me getting losing all my money, and sue you. You ready for that, Tay? Tay Robinson, is you ready for that? Are you ready for Millie to be able to look at your comment that I just highlighted and say, yeah, I feel like you are the mouthpiece for Meg, and you are acting on behalf of Meg, and you want to see me broke. So now I'm going to send a cease and desist and a lawsuit to you, Tay Robinson, because that's how it's going to happen. That's literally, y'all don't see it. I see it. That's literally how it's going to happen. Y'all better be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful with this, because it's going to come back to bite you. I promise you it will. Be careful. I don't want to see nobody money drained, especially in the economy we have today. I don't want to see nobody's money's drained. Girl, people already stressed out and having all this stuff going on. I don't want to see nobody's money drained. I'm not saying Meg doesn't have a right. What I'm saying is what Meg is doing is not legal. Meg is trying to sue her off for stuff of how she feels. She ain't proved none of this. And I'm pretty sure that she's not going to be able to prove any of that. I'm just saying, she has a right. She has absolutely every right. But I tell you what, Millie countersue, and then you tell them you want pain and suffering. Tell them you were embarrassed. Tell them you that's probably why you've been shadow banned. Hey, the money y'all think Meg have, Millie could get some of that too. The money y'all think, because she on TV and she got a song, so y'all think she rich. I get it. People think fame equals fortune. But the money y'all think she has, Millie could get a little bit of that too. Harassment. Oh, yeah. She can even go as far as saying the hotties have been harassing her. Yep. Under direction of Meg. And she could, and Millie, go Karen. Say, I'm just a small blog with 28,000 or 70,000 subscribers, and she's a major name with millions and millions of subscribers, and she sent all her hotties to harass me. I haven't slept in days. Go to therapy too. In days. It's hard for me to eat. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm losing income. Oh, yeah. Millie, that's what you do. That's what you do. That's what you do. That's exactly what you do. Y'all can't get mad because people say negative things about her. People say negative things about everybody. How the old mama used to say they even talked about Jesus. They gonna say negative things about you. There's nothing, even if you sue, you're not going to be able to stop them from coming back and saying you a raggedy bitch or whatever they're going to say. You know what I mean? Because Tasha got sued. But Tasha don't look like she not making no meals. I just feel like the bloggers are under attack. With that being said, man, I'm about to get off here. Shout out to everybody in the building. If you're new to the Dollhouse, please subscribe. Please just subscribe, because you're going to come back. We're not going to always agree, and I'm here for it. But guess what? We move on to the next topic, and we live. We live to fight another day, okay? So go ahead and subscribe and come on back. To all of the Rockheads and the Chriseanimals, I hate you. I hope you have the worst day of your life today and tomorrow. And then also, I need everybody to be mindful. Like I said, and people putting it in the chat, free speech is literally under attack. And it works out when it's in your favor. But guess what? If it went from the news to the blogs, it's coming to a person near you in the chat very soon. Be mindful of that. With that being said, y'all, love y'all down to the ground. And I'm about to joke y'all up out of here, girl, so I can go sit out here and give out some candy to these badass churn. It's Halloween. I forgot, girl. Happy Halloween if you celebrate. Tell Nikki to get Michael Myers out of bed and see if he could skate some churn tonight. You get it? Love y'all down to the ground. I'm about to joke y'all out. Peace.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are for your boy, for your boy, for your boy, also for your boy, for your boy. Drop it for your wah 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 wah. Lift it up. Then it bust it open, lift it up. Yeah, come on, lift it up. Then it bust it open for your B-O-Y. Then it for you, rockin' for you, lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bust or not.
Come on, blaze. You know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.